NamaSTay at home bitches, here we are again, logging in for lockdown. Wow. I'm just sort of confused because one minute I'm getting reports that the virus is being quelled and the next minute the, restrictions are amped up. I have a good friend, or a friend, someone I know I saw the post on Facebook, but I actually know this person, and her mother was coming down from the Queensland border over to New South Wales, had all her papers ready, etc. Really, border closures, and there wasn't even a fucking stop sign. I mean, is it so we self-police? I don't know. I'm not trying to be a troublemaker, heavens no. So much more just, I'm bloody confused. Anyway, because all that's outside, let's talk about the inner world, shall we? So, firstly, thank you for all the messages welcoming me back. Appreciate it. Secondly, let's talk then about the future. I mean, it's the first time really that I can feel that I can't feel a timeline forward. It's like there's no there. So, if this is a reset, then let's make it our reset, shall we? Shall we? What if it was now? What if the time was now that you could have the reality you wanted? What if? Does that bring up an emotional reaction of being scared, excited? It can't happen? Whatever that emotional reaction is, that's the programming that's stuck in there, that's stopping, as within, so without. Okay, so let's go back to essence. Now, how I use essence is you all the way back to source. So when you're connecting with essence from that central point of your consciousness, you're connecting with all your experiences, all your expressions of self, all your incarnations, all your fabulosity, gifts, talents, blah, blah. Now, in order to do that, I take people through a process. And in that process, I remove any spells, fuckery, blah, 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 consequences, kill shots, all the things that are in the way energetically of that experience of connecting with truth. Now, it's not a mind thing. You don't fucking project it. It's definitely an experiential / feeling. Now, that feeling is your essence talking to you. It's unco-opted. It doesn't have programming. It's you talking to you in the language of feeling. Now, it's a little bit of an art, and it's a little bit of getting used to, but once you do, that feeling is then learned and interpreted by the brain, and you get the Spielberg movie, right? That feeling also, the stronger it is, the more you embody this essence, the more sway or juju you have to affect reality. So when I'm talking about going to essence, it's not just like, I'm there. What I'm saying is actually, as you feel this energy of essence, just keep feeling and feeding it. And in that, you'll start to feel not just a sense of self, but there's such an awe that begins of self. When you begin to see, sense, feel from a different experience, who you are. It's not a reflection in the mirror. It's not a title you've been given. It's not something you're trying to live up to. It's actually just fucking you. And it's so empowering. And it's so humbling at the same time. Anyway, it's fucking great. So just say this reset was you being able to have those feelings manifest in the world. Now, the other thing I'll add in here is that pineal gland. Now, in my cosmology, the glands are the interface between the etheric and the physical. The etheric, interesting, isn't it? So the pineal reads light with a capital L, light. Light being information. So if your pineal has certain programming, shall we say, which is held there by geometries, you're going to be reading the reality with that lens in place. What if there were no geometries in, through and around the pineal? Have a go at that one. You know, you've seen the videos, you know how I remove it, spiral it out, blah, 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 blah. And if you don't know, fucking come and see me, darlings, I'll do it for you. Anyway, pineal's also important. So pineal essence, it's a chance to create a new reality. Forget this old one, it's fucking full of shit. Let's get a new one that is on our terms and conditions. And I mean, if you try and engage the brain, oh, how could that happen? It's never going to happen, okay? It's overwhelming, it's confusing, the brain it's a categorizer. It's not the creative spark. That comes from within, and the brain then interprets that. Yeah, that lightning strike intuition, that's essence. What if you could lock and load at that, and that's how you lived? Anyway, I digress. Okay, so in this feeling that we're doing of this fantastic new reality, let's really dream a new reality. So by that, I'm saying it's not like I feel I've got enough money for a beautiful new house. Why are you tying money into the equation? I mean, first of all, no, it's a limitation because you need that much money. What if you just felt the feelings of a safe, beautiful environment, smelled the smells, felt the feeling of the furnitures, just so much of what it is you want to live in or how you want to live, how you want to spend your days, the type of relationship you want. Goes on and on, right? Okay, so now to health. So for those of you who have had this essence experience, and you know, some of you have done this yourselves anyway, we talk about Mu. Mu for me, in my cosmology, is the sentience we love and live on. She is organic. She's the real deal. She also has a dimension of dreaming that's called Panchamama. However, in my experience, Gaia is a construct. Sophia is a construct. Mother Earth, you know the deal. So when I'm talking about this, what I'm going to say now, I want you to feel your own experience of the organic sentience we live and love on. Let her tell you her name to you, your relationship, okay? I'm doing a lot lately, aren't I? It's kind of like yada, yada, yada. Okay, back to the program. So get your experience of the organic sentience we live and love on. No. So we do a thing called Ramu Tet. Tet being Tantra or yoga or union of Ra, the creator, fucking force codes, beauty, blah. I did it again. You know what I'm saying, right? So if you sit in essence and you allow just the overlay of Mu, the essence of Mu, the essence of Ra, just begin to feel that feeling with that beautiful unco-opted pineal. Bring on that reality. So from that, feel Mu as antidote, neutralise, immunise. Feel Ra as regenerate, rejuvenate. Lock and load essence, body elemental. And just feel that optimum functioning blueprint. Emanate. Let that be your new reset. So you can reset the reality, but why not reset the body as well? I mean, my tenet is consciousness rules the template. So if you're bringing in this consciousness, you all the way back to source, what can you do with this body, this template? How can you open the DNA? How can you create its optimal functioning blueprint, its fabulosity? How can you bring in all those gifts and talents and let it emanate from this physical being? I mean, we're in lockdown, why not? Why not? So many things to do, and we might have quite some time. I mean, they're talking 3 months at the moment, whatever. I mean, just a little thing on time. I bought some herbs the other day, and these herbs usually last me about 4 days, say, on the countertop. Overnight, they were like they'd been there a week. And I thought, just how long have I slept? So, again, what if we could dream a dream? What if there was no time but only the moment of now? For reals. Oh, it's exciting, isn't it? It's a little bit of a Zen cone. Well, not really. It's not a paradox. Is it? Can't we have that? All right, I'm raving. Okay, look, I'll see you in a couple of days when no doubt something else will come to mind. Stay safe, stay well, stay believing your own publicity, and stay defining your own publicity. See you in the dreaming.